Hello dear students, a very good morning to all of you. So today in this video we are going to start a next chapter, chapter number 11, light, shadow and reflections. Alright, so in this chapter we will discuss about all these topics. So topics are light, luminous and non-luminous object, transparent, opaque and translucent objects, shadow and images, reflection of light by plane mirror. All right, so in this chapter we will discuss about all these topics one by one. Okay, so we see variety of objects in the world around us. However, we are unable to see anything in a dark room, and when we switch on the light, things become visible, right? So, in this chapter, we will learn about many phenomena of light and its reflection, formation of shadow. All right, and during the day, the sunlight help us to see objects because sun is a natural ultimate source of energy. So, sunlight helps us to see objects, right? So means a light is something which is help us to see objects around us, or we can say that light is something with the help of which we are able to see objects around us. All right, now have you ever noticed when you enter in your room at the night time, you are not able to see anything in your room, right? But when you switch on the light of your room, everything becomes visible. Why? The reason is when you switch on the light of your room, the light of the bulb falls on the object. All right, and then it get reflected into your eyes, and a result of this you can see the object. So tube lights, bulbs are the objects which gives out light, and these are man-made objects, right? And only sun is the ultimate source of light and energy, and during the day the sun light allow us to see the various objects in our surrounding. All right, and the sunlight provides the energy that the green plants use to prepare their food. Means sunlight helps to the green plant uh, to prepare their food, and this process is known as photosynthesis. So sunlight also help in the process of photosynthesis, and there are various sources of light. Some are natural and some are man-made. So now when we talk about different sources of light, it becomes very important to know that not all objects can produce light. So based on whether an object produces light or not, objects are classified into two categories, luminous and non-luminous objects. Okay, so here I am going to discuss with you luminous objects firstly. So luminous object produce their own light. So luminous object produce their light, so they have their own light, they have ability to produce their own light. For example, sun has its own light, so sun is a luminous object. So any object which are producing its own light called luminous object, or we can say that such objects which emit light of their own are called luminous object. Okay, you know that sun and star are natural sources of light, and they are luminous object because they produce their own light. And bulb, tube light, torch, candle also emit light, and they are also luminous object, and these are actually man-made or artificial object, or we can say that artificial sources of light. So luminous objects produce their own light Sun and stars are natural luminous objects or natural sources of light, and bulb, tube light, torch, candles all are artificial sources of light or man-made sources of light, but they are luminous object because they produce their own light. Okay. Now, on the other hand, a lot of objects, they are not capable to producing their own light, but we are still able to see them. They are not producing their own light, but we are able to see them. So you might be thinking that if they are not able to produce their own light, so if there is not light, how are we able to see them, right? So what happened actually, these are not capable of producing light, but they are capable of reflecting light to our eyes, which are coming from luminous object. Means these objects, they do not produce their own light, but the light which is coming from the luminous object, all right, falling on these objects, and this light reflected to our eyes, this falling light is reflected to our eyes. That is how we are able to see these objects. So here you see the sun is capable to produce its own light, right? So sun is luminous object here. Now sun's light falls on the various object. You can see here a tree, grasses, and house. So sun's light falls on various object on the earth. Here is an example. Sunlight will fall on this tree. It will fall on the grass, it will fall on the house. So everywhere sunlight is falling. Now here, this tree does not produce its own light, the grass does not produce its own light, the house does not produce its own light, right? But all of them capable of reflecting the light that is falling them from the sun to our eyes. So when we look at the house, the light is reflected, is reaches our eyes, and that's how we able to see these objects, these all objects. So that means they are non-luminous object. So here we can say that objects that do not have any light of their own, but they are visible when light falls on them, called non-luminous objects. All right. Moon is also non-luminous object, and all non-luminous objects are visible due to the reflection of light falling on them. And you know that moon reflects the light, that's why moon is also a non-luminous object. Okay.